How's it, everyone? Welcome back again. This is Illuminum Tarot. I'm going to be doing a reading for today for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. And we're going to see what's going to take place for the month of May 2023. Thanks so much for joining us. And if you would like to, please give a follow, a like, share, and a subscribe if needed or if possible. So that way you can keep the channel going, build some of this momentum up. I'm very happy to do your reading for today, and hopefully we'll find some good stuff. Hopefully not this, but anyways, we're going to carry on. Before I get started, I'd just like to say, just be aware of scammers that are running about in the tarot community. Many of them are taking other people's profiles, using them for themselves, and using it to scam people out of money with supposed readings or such. So please be mindful of that. Block and report any of those types of people that you find that are stealing other people's profiles and soliciting readings to you. Me personally, I will never do that. You have to come through the website posted on my description box below. Anyways, I think that's pretty much it. So we're going to go ahead and just get into it for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. Let's go ahead. Let's begin. Divine One. What is happening in the life of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising? What's happening in the life of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of May? I feel there's going to be a nice, healthy period of expansion for you. Number 3. Stop it there. What's happening in the life of Sagittarius? Them centaurs. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Crossing path. Okay. Recent past. Oh, I just got this for another reading not too long ago. I think that was for Leo. Near future. Near future. That's good. Nice and positive there. Underneath all of it. And the crowning position. I'm getting a lot of the same cards from the Leo reading. Check and see if you've got Leo in your chart. Maybe some of you people gravitate more towards fire sign placements or have a lot of fire energy within yourselves. Maybe this reading might be for you. So how do you see yourself? How are you at this particular moment? Okay, we're going to get through this. We're going to sort this out. This is the 6 of Cups reversed. Environment, King of Swords. Oof. Hopes and fears. And finally, the outcome. Okay, I'm going to clarify that very shortly. But let's see what we've got here. So it's some stuff going on here. Going through some things today. Despite Sagittarians being supposedly the luckiest sign in the zodiac, sometimes it's not always so. We're going to go ahead and look. Firstly, we have the Magician here in the center of the deck. That is who you are now, but it's in reverse. And this is crossed by the King of Pentacles, reverse. So potentially, this is a person who is struggling financially, is going through a little bit of a period of instability, a person who doesn't feel confident that they can manifest this King of Pentacles energy and become abundant within themselves, whether that is through work, love, finance, career, any of those types of aspects. So all is not lost, but this is how you see yourself at the current moment. So your challenge, I suppose, is learning how to get on a stable footing in your life. Try to cultivate that stability through the material resources that you choose or want to have, or potentially that are there at your disposal. So think about that for a bit. And we're going to go to the next part. This is the devil reversed in the recent past. So you have basically been trying to get over some toxic addictions, unhealthy patterns, habits, things of that nature. Maybe you've been spending a bit too much money. Maybe you've been having a bit too much, no strings attached sex. Maybe you've been going out and doing things that you probably regret when you wake up in the morning and have to nurse that health, that difficult, challenging hangover. But, we're only human so much, we can say. I'm going to go ahead and clarify and see exactly what that devil is related to. I'm curious about that. And when my curiosity is piqued, I'm going to go ahead and follow through with it. So, what's happening in Sagittarius' life with the devil reverse? Oh, God. So you have the devil reverse and the sun reverse. So this is, feeling a little bit of depression here. Not really sure. But what is causing this depression or this lack of happiness? What's causing this lack of happiness? We're going to get to the bottom of this. I'm not just going to leave you hanging there. Oh, okay, so you feel that something is unfair. And you're trying to shake the feeling that you have been put in an unfair situation, which is leading to your unhappiness. Now, that sounds pretty bad, but, things just kind of happen. At the bottom of the deck, we have the hangman reversed. So this is a person that needs to either A, see things from a new perspective, or B, get unstuck. But I'm thinking it's more the first one, which is you, in order to get rid of this situation here, you have to kind of see things from a new perspective. The illumination is here, but it seems that the person is unwilling to actually look at the situation in a clear and concise way. So whatever this unfair situation is that you've experienced in the past, you are dwelling on this, and it's sapping your energy, it's sapping your confidence in your ability to manifest in life. And I think that is something that you may have to kind of think about a little bit, so that way you can assess what it is, accept it, and then release it over time. By processing it, you don't have to just say, okay, I'm done, I'm over with it. No. You have to go through the long, difficult period of healing in order for this to actually create effective change in your near future. Now, if you so choose to do that, you will have that Ace of Pentacles moment where you have a new start, a new offering of stability. So it is stability that you think that you lack, yet if you play your cards right, you'll be able to make your way to that new offering, which you will have to take grasp of. It's not something that just happens, oh yeah, and it's done, we're finished, roll credits. But it's something that you yourself have to grasp in order for this opportunity to have a lasting effect on you. Now, we go into the root of this entire issue. You feel that there has been a false start, a lack of confidence, a lack of passion for something that you're doing, or someone that you're with. You have lost the passion, a job that you work for. And I do kind of see this as a bit job related-ish, if you want to call it. But this is something where you just kind of fallen out with it. It just doesn't feel like it's got that nice, healthy, happy shine that it used to have. Or maybe you're just feeling like, I can't get anything done right. I can't do this thing. It's a lot of negative speak indicated here by the devil in reverse. You're trying to get out of that, but it's still there. It still eats away at you every now and then, and something that you may want to confront. Your confidence is key to actually accomplishing the things that you want in your life. So in order to have that nice, healthy, happy Ace of Pentacles moment where that opportunity does present itself, you may need to kind of take a step back and understand what kind of toxic patterns are sapping away from your solar energy, your, gut intuition, your ability to be connected to your higher self, and to achieve and accomplish the things that you would need to if the sun was in the upright, leading to your happiness. So, I could also see this as a bit of imbalance. Maybe that goes into the devil again. This is a dualistic card where you have two people in the devil. chained and bound to, the Baphomet, the devil himself right here, but very in an unrestrictive way. They just don't realize it. I think what you're realizing is either A, a situation of unfairness, or B, a lack of balance and harmony in your life that is stymieing your ability to, get back into a bit of balance. Something that would be a bit more like the temperance, where it feels like you're giving an equal give and take, you're balancing yourself out, you're healing from these negative past traumas that you dwell on at the current moment. So, looking into this, how you see yourself, I still see a lot of this negative energy because this is you in the reading. This is just what the cards are saying, is that you are a person that is dwelling negatively on the past and you're unable to shake that feeling. It's present in your recent past and it could potentially block your future if you're not careful. Now, this is you. And this is what is consciously in your awareness at this point. You're dwelling on the past and you're feeling stuck. You're feeling bitter, resentful about something that took place in your life. I would say it's either a love situation or maybe you were treated unfairly at work, but it feels like things are stuck now. You're unable to move forward. Or when you try to move forward, you come from a place of anger or bitterness, and then you may lash out at people because, the Knight of Swords in reverse can be a person who's actually really, really abrasive and impulsive with the things that they do, and they can tend to hurt people's feelings. Try to get control over that energy because Sagittarians, yes, you do have quite a sharp tongue, and this is indicated here by the Knight of Swords reverse. Now, think about what it is that is causing you this feeling that life is unfair. Let's try to find out what that is. Because there's so many cards here indicating that you're stuck in a specific mindset, not feeling like you're moving forward. There are toxic patterns here. You're feeling that things are unfair. You're feeling that things are unfair. You're not liking, you're not having the confidence. And there's a lot of cards here indicating that there's a bit of bitterness, I guess either on your end or on someone else's end that you're involved with, that is leading to this kind of negative stagnation. I'm going to see what that's about. What is this unjust feeling about? Yeah. Lack of equal give and take. So think back to, is this job related or is this romantic related? Divine, is this job related or romantic related? Fool. What happened else? Tell me else. What happened here? We're going to get to the bottom of the Sagittarius. And so you've gone from the Fool to the Five of Swords. What's the ultimate? Is this work or love? Work or love? Oh, God. So this seems to be work related, I'm going to say. Someone who's maybe feeling foolish that they took some risk in the recent past and now they're kind of kicking themselves for it. Maybe someone who took a risk on an investment, someone who decided to, look for a new job and then it didn't work out and now they're feeling kind of like left out in the cold or not necessarily that they have the resources that they need to. Potentially you could be dealing with someone who is a bit of a backbiter here, indicated by the Five of Swords, someone who is a bit too competitive. You're feeling defeated, running off in the background here towards the emotions, indicated by the river or the ocean or the sea behind you. And there is someone who you feel that has taken this opportunity away from you. And this is the person. This person here has the smug, shit-eating grin on his face. He is now the King of Swords. This is the person in your environment. So whoever this King of Swords is, you feel like this person has stolen your opportunity to actually have something of lasting permanence. and to be stable and have the happy family or the happy job that you have wanted. Now you're feeling resentful about that. Now, it's okay to feel those feelings. It's fine. You know, you have to have an understanding of how you feel, but staying in resentful energy for too long can turn into a very toxic kind of, you know, mental pattern that can fester and germinate within you and lead yourself to a period of bit of darkness. So this King of Swords, this person could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, as this is a court card showing up in here. This is also an Aquarius showing up here in the Fool here in your Major Arcana. And do we have anything else? We have the Gemini, Virgo card here. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, a Libra, Leo, and Capricorn. So these are some of the signs that you may be dealing with at this particular point in your life that have led to this feeling, this overall, you know, weariness that you're experiencing here. So your hope and fear, ironically, is fear. So you're afraid of being afraid. I don't really know how to really say that. What is the actual fear related to? What is the fear related to? What is the doubt, the uncertainty related to? Oh, God, here we go. So you're wondering if you're ever going to find love again. And nothing in this life is guaranteed, but death and taxes. And yeah. Now, the Lovers here indicates that you want a very strong soul tie. You feel like you've kind of been absolutely fucked over in the love department or in the things that you tend to invest in, because, you know, the Six of Pentacles is how you invest in certain things in some ways, followed by the Seven of Pentacles, which is a period of reflection on that investment. So if that's your time, your money, your love, your resources, any of that nature, you feel like you've been getting the short end of the stick, no pun intended. And this is something that makes you really worry about it. Am I going to find the next love in my life? Am I going to be able to move forward and get the job that I need? It's really up to you. I mean, mate, it's the Lovers. It's also the choice. You know, in the older times, you know, they've referred to this as the choice. It's the decision between one or two things given by divine providence and guidance by the Archangel Raphael, if I'm getting this correctly, hopefully. And the sun behind it shows that this will be illuminated for you in due course. Now, something is just coming to my mind. I'm just going to speak on it because I tend to be impulsive when I speak. But think about all the choices that you've made over the last period or few years, a few months, or however long this situation has affected you. Do you believe that you were united in head and heart? Or did you overgive? Or did you undergive? I'm leaning more towards overgiving, because what we do is we have a lack of confidence that what you have been contributing is going to give you the happiness that you want. It seems to be giving everyone else happiness. This smug, you know, look on this guy's face. He's stolen from you. This King of Swords, it's not going to tell you exactly why they did it. Perhaps if you're looking for answers from someone that screwed you over in the past, don't expect for them to answer that. They probably don't know why. They're just probably impulsively psychopathic, narcissistic. They could be just cold and calculated. There could be a number of reasons. I mean, take it as it resonates. But whoever this person is, they have put you in quite a bit of bind, and you're not really happy about that. So what you want to do now is to let your guard down, which is the outcome here. Giving up the fight. You're just like, you know what, fuck it, I really don't have time for this. I'm so tired, drained emotionally. What else can we say about this? Yeah. You're just ready to come out of this period of isolation, of thinking about this whole situation over and over and over again, looking for the clarity that you need. Will this clarity come? Oh yeah, look at that. Got an Ace of Pentacles and an Ace of Cups coming into your life. I pulled this card for Leo. So if you've got Leo in your chart or any planets in the fifth house stellium, any of that nature, check that, see if that actually applies to what you are going through in your specific life. You're ready to come out of the cold. This almost gives me like Five of Pentacle vibes, where, a person is just kind of tired, weary, wandering around the world, feeling, oh, woe is me, I'm so tired, oh, that bastard, that whatever did that to me, and I want him to get his up and comings, I want them to get their karma. Don't worry about that. Let the universe sort that out for you, and focus on yourself. When you learn to let go, let go, let go, let go. Ace of Cups comes in. You now make the space. You remove the resentment, and the love comes in. You cannot have things exist in a vacuum, but first you must remove the old in order to get to the new, something that is better for you, something that will actually lead to a bit more, sense of fulfillment. And I love to say that word, fulfillment, 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 throughout my readings, but here it is. That cup runneth over. Once you get all the dirt and debris out of the cup, then you can actually drink from it. Of course, give it a good wash or two before you decide to do that. You don't want to get any grit in your mouth when you decide to take this new leap of faith, this new cup that you should receive once you clear away the old dead dross within your head and your heart. Head and heart is indicated here with the Lovers. Work with the divine. He's kind of like a mediator here. I could kind of see this. Work with the divine to help you clear out this old way of thinking, this old negative pattern is indicated in the past by the devil reversed, and move towards the Lovers. And here is something that's very interesting about your reading, Sagittarius. In the past, you have the devil. In the future, you have the Lovers. These are two cards indicating the same concept, with the devil being the negative concept of restrictions and the Lovers being the choice consciously made to lead to a better sense of fulfillment. Both of these are choices. Which one are you going to choose? Are you going to take the path of the devil, or are you going to take the path of the Lovers? Will you have the devil presiding over you, or will you have Raphael presiding over you? The choice is yours. Choose wisely. It should be a no-brainer on this, hopefully, unless you really, really, really like this guy over here. Me being a bit of a metalhead, sometimes he's around, but, it's all in good fun. Now, I'm going to pull 3 cards of advice for you, and then we're going to end the reading here. 3 cards of advice for my beautiful centaurs of the zodiac. Listen to the hooves. What advice have we got for Sagittarius? What advice have we got for Sagittarius? It's telling me 2 more. Go for 2 more. What advice have we got for the Saggies, the archers of the zodiac? 1 more. Okay, so first, that's crazy. Okay, we're going to take that one. New romantic cycle begins. Maybe that's what the Lovers is related to. Ooh la la. Let's see if that actually materializes into any other advice that you need in your life. Oof. We're going to take these up right from now on. A personal issue reaches resolution, and that's precisely what we were chatting about just a few seconds ago. So it's very ironic that that came out. Or not so much ironic, but, potentially useful, I suppose. Last bit of advice. Ugh. Shuffling here like a little bit of a drunkard. I promise you I did not get lit before this reading. Okay, we're going to take this one. You and your loved ones are safe. And you have 2 Cancer cards here, and you have a moon in Libra. So if you've got Cancer or Libra in your chart too, kind of look at this, look at those readings when they come out. This might be of use to you. I've never seen 2 Cancer cards at the same time. You go from a new moon to a full moon to a new moon. This indicates a full cycle of events that has taken place in your life. So kind of look at that. So this could potentially take place over the course of a month, where you finally come to this realization that, you know, perhaps it's okay to let go of those feelings of resentment. Perhaps if you need to speak to someone, as Cancer indicates someone who is working with a counselor. Cancerians are very good when it comes to counseling. Pisceans as well. Scorpios as well. I would say they're more into the psychology, the deeper aspects of psychology, but counseling, being there, being supportive, these energies are there for you in this specific reading. So, new romantic cycle begins. This is the previous old romantic cycle here, indicated by Justice reverse, where there was a bitterness due to the cause of someone being very unfair with you and unjust, and actually potentially someone you were married to, you know, because justice is about contracts and marriage. So something to think about. If a new romantic cycle is beginning, then don't be afraid to entertain those new cycles. It's going to be difficult, yes, and of course, we always go back to the Tinders, the Bumbles, the Hinges of the world, and they're not always fun, but go out, go to new places. Meetup's probably one of the best dating apps you can choose, because you get to meet people in person, but you still have the pleasure of going to do the things that you enjoy, instead of planning dates and going there, showing up, and having to deal with some weird, awkward such and such. We'll leave it at that. I'll keep it PG for today. So you have a personal issue reaches resolution. This is the full moon in Cancer. And this is, again, that issue that you have been trying to sort out in your life, which is about letting go of the resentment, feeling content, filling that new cup with love, and going with that, indicated by the Ace of Cups here. Purge, refill, purge. Give yourself the full process, so that way you can become a new person, whole again, and allow yourself to overcome any bitterness or resentment that you have faced in the past. Now, last but not least, you and your loved ones are safe. This is the new moon in Cancer. Once you complete this transition, you're going to feel like a new person. When you realize that the weight has been lifted off of your shoulders, and you say to yourself, I can't believe that was what was holding me back. You are able to create a new life for you. Like the Cancer itself, crab, it sheds its shell off every now and then. It goes through a process of molting, just like spiders, just like centipedes, any other kind of, invertebrate animals. And after shedding this skin, like a serpent would, you're getting rid of the old hard bitterness of the past, and you're going to come into a new process, a new you that is transformed. And you'll be in a safe place, finally, where you can let go of the burden. Thanks again for joining. This is Illuminum Tarot. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Ding the notification bell if you like this content, so that way I know that I'm on the right path, that you resonate with these readings, and that I can do more of these readings for you. Once again, thanks so much for joining. And until next time, hope these messages were of use to you, and see you again. Bye now.